So I've been delaying making this video because I've been depressed. I've been at my lowest, basically. Um, I was not able to go to Comic Con, which means there was a lot of money wasted on my end and everyone else's end. I will be attaching, I will be showing on the screen proof as I go along. So we got there at, it was like 6:50 something. We had someone watch our son, and we walked up there, and we got there an hour early because the bus leaves at like 7:40 something. Again, I'll attach all the proof below. Well, there's this big ass parking lot, and that's where they've always pulled in to drop people off and pick people up. They didn't pull into the parking lot. We're sitting there, and the bus pulls up by Speedway on the side of Speedway. And again, this parking lot's big, but it doesn't even matter because I didn't even get to travel across the parking lot. I literally got into my wheelchair because me and my husband were sitting on a bench. I got into the wheelchair, put stuff on me, my suitcase and all that I bought, and boom, the bus pulled off. It wasn't even a minute. It wasn't even there for a minute. So I had a meltdown, and I sat there crying, and I didn't want to get up, and I told my husband that I wanted to become part of the pavement. Right now I can laugh about it, but at the time, I meant it. You know, the one thing I kept telling people when I talk about Comic-Con is, I'm okay if I fail because at least I tried. Well, when I used to say that, I didn't put in a scenario that the bus would be pulling out, leaving me before my very eyes. So, I didn't take that very well. Then I just got really depressed. And like I said, I've been delaying making the video. So here's what we're gonna do. Most of the donations I received were from the art vendor in town. I don't know the people that even donated. So, what me and the other writer are going to do, we're going to release a pre-sequel to Can I Love You, and it's going to be on Webtoons for free. And then I'm also going to be printing it myself and binding it, or going to a print shop. I haven't decided. I bought a printer. I got a computer, so I have the means to do it. I have a notebook making machine. I have basically everything. I would need to buy, obviously, a lot more ink. But either way, the book is called The Forgotten Light, and it's going to be free for everyone because, again, I don't have a way of verifying who donated and who didn't. And so we're just going to release it for free. And I still have the samples that the other author, the co-author, ordered. I don't know what I'm going to do with that. I don't really know anything else, to be honest. That's just all I've got. I don't know. I'm just gonna make my debut as a manga artist using The Forgotten Light, and go from there, because it's really hard when you try your hardest with something like this, like just the whole company in general, and almost nothing works out. I can literally count how many times something's worked out and how many times something's messed up and crash and burn. I don't know. I just need to get into a better mindset before I even think about Comic-Con. A very specific donator donated for the Greyhound, and I was able to get my ticket money back, by the way, because they didn't do their job. So I'll also submit the proof on the screen. But yeah, it was a non-refundable ticket, and I got the money back. And I sent it back to the donator. But they've offered to buy the Greyhound ticket again for when I want to go, and I'm too beaten up. I don't want to think about Comic Con. I despise Comic Con. I don't despise Comic Con. I kind of do. I kind of don't. I despise the word, honestly, because I think of Comic Con and I think of my dreams literally pulling away and driving off without me. I laugh, but Jesus, have I cried a lot of tears. And then to top it all off, I'm sitting there crying, and some lady with a dog comes up. I don't know this lady from Adam, and she's like, "Didn't you guys used to live at so and so place?" Yeah. Oh, what's wrong? Tell her. And she's like, "Oh, that's a bummer," or something like that. And she's like, "Do you still live at so and so place?" And it's like, "Yeah." Oh, okay. Well, you guys have a good day. And it's like, I don't even know. I don't know what was the purpose of that. Honestly, just made me more upset because it's like, okay, I don't even know why you thought that was okay. Like, you have a good day too. So, I hope that you guys will like the Forgotten Light. Um, Even though it's gonna be provided for free, I'm still working my ass off on it. It's important to me because it's a part of Can I Love You, and it's also important to me because everything I make is important. I put my heart and soul into everything, no matter what it is, no matter if it's free, if it costs money, it doesn't matter what it is. I put my heart and soul into it because I do love what I do. I understand that there's going to be hurdles to over bumps in the road or hurdles, whatever, to overcome. It's just I didn't think that they'd be like back to back to back to back to back. The only way I can describe it is like you get this car and it's your first car and you fix it up, make it all pretty, and then it just keeps breaking down. And then you fix it again, and then it breaks down again, and then you fix it, and it's just a constant cycle. And I don't know if part of me questions if I should like rethink everything, or if it's just a normal part of starting your own business. I don't know. It definitely has me second guessing things, but not to the point that I'm not going to do anything. And I think that's what's most important. I don't really know how many people are going to click this. I don't know how many people actually care because I don't know how many of the people that donated are even on the channel. I dread with a passion doing the next vendor because I know that people are going to come up to the table and I'm like, "How'd Comic-Con go?" And I'm going to have to hold it together and not cry like a baby and say I wasn't able to go. And, that's what my first mind was. It's like, okay, when I get the books printed and bind it, I will go to the art vendor where I got most of the money and hopefully the same people will show up. Hopefully. But at the same time, I don't know if I can mentally take answering all day long that I wasn't able to go. I don't know. Like, I don't know. I'm just gonna do what I can do, and I'm going to make the books myself, or go to a local print shop and get it printed there and bind it there, or bind it myself. But either way, A Forgotten Light is definitely going to be released for free. I will give away, my plan is to give away the amount that I got in donations. I did spend some of my money for the Comic-Con table that was non-refundable. And then there's the motel money. So, and then I gave the Greyhound money back. So, but yeah, that's my plan. I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna give that away until that's covered. And then, on Webtoons, it's gonna remain on Webtoons, or Tap Pass, whatever that website's called. One or the other, it's gonna remain there free forever. So that way, whoever wants to read it, they can read it. And then if you want to get a physical copy, you can get a physical copy. If you are a person that has donated, I just want to say thank you for believing in me and I'm sorry that I wasn't able to go. I honestly did try everything in my power. I mean, I don't know what else I could have done. I got there an hour early. They didn't even stay for a minute. I mean, it's kind of obvious that they didn't follow protocol, and I got my money back for a non-refundable ticket. Um, all I can do is just recover and rebuild. I will rebuild Natsumi Flowers Village. It wasn't done in the first place. Got burnt down. I crashed and burned, but I will rebuild it, and I hope that you guys will stick around. I hope that somebody's going to want to read the book, The Forgotten Light, and then I really hope that you guys will like Can I Love You, because it has a very deep meaning behind it, and it's my baby. So, thank you for taking the time to watch this video, and thank you for believing in me. Bye.